cassava leaves. But if you're new on this channel, please subscribe to our channel, share with friends and family. Drop a comment below at the comment section what you think about African medicine, what you think about African culture, what you think about African tradition. Here in Africa, we have different species of cassava. We have the white cassava, we have the red cassava. But in today's video, we are going to talk about the red cassava. Botanically, we call it Manihot Utilissima. We have the white one, we call it Manihot Esculenta. But in today's video, we are not going to talk about the white cassava. We are going to talk about the red one. And we use cassava here in Africa for the leaves for vegetables. We use the leaves for different things. We use it for medicines. We use it for different things. And then we use the tubers as well for eating as food. And then we use the tubers for other companies like cosmetic companies, cosmetic industries, or pharmaceutical companies. They use the tubers to do so many things. But in today's video, we are not going to talk about all that. We are going to talk about the leaves of cassava. If you come across somebody that the person is complaining of piles, any intestinal hemorrhoid, sometimes your stomach will be making noise. Sometimes you go to toilet, you steal blood. Sometimes you steal flames. Sometimes you steal your anus will come outside. You're getting constipation. You're getting diarrhea. You're complaining of dysentery. Sometimes you stay home. Maybe when you eat some food, your stomach will remain stiff. You'll be eating every day. But you can be 1 week, 2 weeks, you not go to toilet. It's not a normal thing. And cassava leaves here, you see, it helps to facilitate digestion. It helps to facilitate digestion. That is why you can easily treat intestinal hemorrhoid. And you know, external pie is caused by internal pie. Internal pie is caused by acute constipation. If you go to toilet, you steal blood. That is internal pie. If you go to toilet, you steal flames. That is internal pie. You steal, your anus is itching you all the time. Your stomach is making noise, some kind of crazy noise. That is internal pie. When it becomes chronic, that is where it forces the anal muscles to make the large intestine come outside. Once the large intestine is out, the real name of pie, we call it intestinal hemorrhoid, or you call it pulmongs, which is the external one. Today we are not going to talk about the external one. We are talking about the internal pie. Internal pie, how to treat stomach constipation, stomach noise, diarrhea, dysentery, how to treat stomach disorder with cassava leaves, how to use cassava leaf, you break through that barrier with cassava leaves. What are you going to do in the morning? Cassava leaves, you see, is good because it gives you vitamins in the body. It contains vitamin K, it contains vitamin C, it contains vitamin B. Just get the tender one, the tender leaves from the cassava, the soft one, the tender ones. Because don't get the old ones. The old one is very hard. When you get the tender ones, try to get it a good quantity. Once you get it a good quantity, wash it. And if you want to harvest any of this leaf, just target the time of harvest, the time of harvest. And the time of harvest, don't harvest in the afternoon, 6 a.m. in the morning or 6 p.m. in the evening or any time in the night. If you can harvest it any time in the night, and before you harvest any of this plant I am explaining on our channel here, please try to meditate and try to communicate with the plant so that when you use the plant, we can always be getting comments as we have been getting, because people have been commenting and appreciating our work. We have been doing a lot of work. That's the reason why we emphasize on before you use cassava leaf, you have to communicate with the cassava. You have to communicate. So look, watch that video. I'm talking about how to communicate with plants. Once you know how to communicate, that is where you can come to harvest your red cassava leaves. Once you harvest it, you want to treat the internal pie, you want to treat stomach noise, you want to treat diarrhea, you want to treat constipation, you want to treat stomach pain, stomach disorder. Just get up, you get the leaves, 1 handful, you wash the 1 handful, you put into your blender. If you have one, if you don't have one, you wash it, you squeeze out the water. When you squeeze out the water, 6 tablespoons, the spoon we use to take rice, make sure you get 6 of those spoons. Once you get 6 of those spoons, you warm the 6 tablespoons. Then you add a little bit of pinch local salt, this local kitchen salt. I'm going to tell my editor to put the salt on the screen, the local salt. Not the iodized salt, no, get the local salt. 1 teaspoon of local salt into 6 tablespoons of the water from cassava leaves. Once you put 6 tablespoons with local salt, then you put palm kernel oil, which is the name, English name is called Guinea Eleansis, commonly called palm kernel oil. Ajungu, which is Aleji. allergy is a very common plant. The kernel from the palm will bring out the oil, and then you get 1 teaspoon from the oil, from the palm kernel oil, together with 6 tablespoons of the water from cassava leaf with a teaspoon of salt. You mix the 3 things together, you keep it down, you drink in the morning with an empty stomach. Make sure you warm it before you consume. In the morning, in the evening, if you want to sleep, 6 tablespoons of cassava leaves, 1 teaspoon or a pinch of local salt with a teaspoon of palm kernel oil, which is Ajungo Allergy Guinea Alliances. That's the botanical name. Do it morning, night for 7 days. After 7 days, going to toilet is 2 flames, going to toilet is 2 blood, your stomach noise, stomach disorder, all the time you feel constipation, your stomach will making noise all the time. When you consume it the way I explained for 7 days, you have a very good testimony to talk about cassava leaf, the red cassava leaf, which is the Manihot Utilissima. Don't use the white one. So keep on watching our video. This is the part 2 on the cassava, on how to take care of internal pie, intestinal hemorrhoid. Keep on watching our video. Make sure you drop a comment at the comment section what you think about Africa. And it is the cassava that the sticks are red. We have another one that the sticks are white. So use the one that the sticks are red. This is the cassava you are going to use. Make sure you subscribe to our channel. Make sure you click up the notification button so that when we drop a video like this, you can always be notified. Our priority is for you to be healthy. A healthy man is a wealthy man. That's the reason why Ripam Ghana organized this platform to reach out to Africans, to reach out to the world. Thank you for watching Ripam Africa, Ripam Ghana.